Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Sorry, it's loud.
Yeah.
I'll move it away from the mic. But hi, guys, and welcome back.
Hi.
We are going to be watching more of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We are on episode 6 of season 3, Among Us Hide. I almost said hide among us. You know how you switch words in your head when you see a certain sentence or phrase? Among Us Hide. So what do you think that means? Without reading the description, because we try not to read the description. Don't read it.
Hide. We're all hiding something.
When they go back on the planet, they're going to
hide away.
Hide.
Among Us Hide. So it seems like, yes, like Among Us Hide, like one individual hiding in many. That's how I take it. I don't know what that means. So they're going to bring Will back and he's going to hide in our world, or maybe they're going to go back. Sorry, guys. Oh. Thanos just wants to get started. He's going to snap his fingers. I feel like they're going to get him back. I think it'll be a fun adventure. But they do have time jumps in this. He is a nice guy, and I think him and Simmons had great chemistry. I love her and Fitz together, but it makes it more challenging that way. And Fitz is so sweet, too. He cares so much about Simmons that he's going to help her out no matter what. So the fact that she wants to go back to help Will is a sweet thing because he is upset, but for him to be like, okay, let's do this kind of thing.
And he was already like, I already have a plan to get back there. Like he got up and was so excited about sharing it with her.
Oh, that's Fitz for you.
Yep. I'm hoping that things work out okay, but there's a bigger picture, I know, and I feel like they will get Will back to our world, and maybe he'll join the team and then be a challenge for Simmons and Fitz. So, because they seem to really care for each other.
He might be a good member of the team because he's an astronaut.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, he's been a little rusty, but
and brave.
He has survival skills too.
Yes, he does.
Sure does.
So hopefully he can help
those years
in
of
that way.
surviving on his own. Basically, some others are.
Definitely.
And what was her name? Rosalind or something?
Rosalind Price.
Yeah. So we haven't really. Did we see her last episode? I don't think we did. No, it was all about Simmons and Will, pretty much.
All about.
And then we just saw them back in real time at the end, but. Yeah, so that was a good episode. I really did enjoy that, and then working together to figure it out. So maybe we'll see more with Rosalind and crew, and I want to see Lincoln again.
Coulson, yes.
I know they flirt a lot, or kind of, sort of. But Coulson always has that kind of banter. I don't know what this is, but. So, and then Hydra and Ward, because I just took a glimpse at the description. I'm not reading it, but I saw Ward and Hydra, so I'm sure we'll see more of that. So shall we get into it, guys?
Yes,
let's do it.
I'm trying a different thing with my webcam. I'm going to try to keep that in mind to switch it up when I'm actually reacting, so that way I don't look like I'm looking too far one way. Reacting-wise, I can't help, just because the way the room is set up and how limited of space I have, but I think this will work out okay. All right, so 306. Oh, he is there, okay. That was his feet, no.
How'd you survive?
Phil.
He's a blue guy.
He had a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent tailing me. The man saved my life.
How do you survive that?
I barely made it to the door. What if Ward...
He won't.
You're safe now. We got you. We'll let the doctor work on you. You need to get some rest.
She's angry.
She's going to go get Ward.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
She's just so awesome. Just let it
probably.
Yeah. I like the new intro.
Yeah.
It's like.
So go and find him before S.H.I.E.L.D. does. If he's still alive, take care of him.
We know that he can transform himself
He's a
into
nasty
a
guy.
regular-sized guy.
Yeah,
What if
right.
he's hiding out as one of them?
That's a scary thought.
You're not having a hard time working her, are you? Getting too attached.
You do this long enough, you learn to cut yourself off from all that.
May, I heard about Andrew.
Hey, what?
Ooh.
Hell, if I knew Andrew was in danger.
Okay, she's out of line.
Come on,
She's way out of line.
Yes, she is.
You're upset.
Really? She's in rehab. You're too.
Come on,
she's
yeah,
so
she's
angry.
right.
This
God.
is so un-May. Like, really?
Oh, May.
Tap
So you
out.
can fight your own battles.
She's
Come on, we're
testing
gonna
her.
go get her.
Good. I was so angry for a moment. I'm like, that's
wow,
so
that's
not
so
May to
much
be like that.
Yeah.
The test
Good.
said that my lung isn't healed all the way yet.
My test says otherwise.
She towers over.
Not your mission, Hunter. Stay away, or I'll make you stay away.
I just want a minute with my ex-wife.
You're not gonna say the thing?
You already know.
The thing? We like hearing there's a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of shows
Don't
say
die
that.
out there.
I'm like blasted. My earbuds are like cracking out.
Andrew didn't get all the details exactly right. He said there were 4 men on the scene, but only 3 bodies were recovered.
Word was starting his own little Hydra dynasty.
Cute. We find the Strucker kid. He'll lead us back to Ward. S.H.I.E.L.D's been monitoring several Hydra bank accounts. One just woke up. Almost makes me feel sorry for the kid.
He's a monster.
I love them.
The right asked me to come.
I didn't know where else to turn.
I'm aware of Grant Ward. He was once an untested youth, too. Everyone has a history.
Nice of you to pick me up.
Yes, on the corner, since you won't tell me where your base is.
You know I run a spy organization, right?
And you know we agreed to share information, right? Take me home.
So did she change where she was going because of that? So home wasn't on the
Or maybe it's just a home emergency.
Yeah,
right?
Code home.
He's the competition. If your girlfriend's ex wants to visit from Phoenix, you can
Oh, Baron World.
Yeah, it's not
Very
he's still a
Specific.
human.
Yeah, that's right.
What are you doing?
Jeez.
In here. I mean, why are you here?
Yeah,
It seems like we need someone to talk to.
Of course, we put me on the bench. I'm not sure that's right, man.
Yeah, no, there's
No
no
time.
time.
Oh, come on, look at him.
And can you please just
Keep
find
hands
somewhere else
off.
to make yourself useful?
Oh, he's the outcast this episode.
Yeah, that's right. He's just like,
He changed into a guy. A regular guy.
You saw him? Did you get a good look at him?
No, just a shadow, but still.
I didn't know that was possible.
Let me get some things.
I'll drive. I mean,
I'm desperate.
please.
Eat something.
so desperate. Yeah,
He
yeah.
needs to help.
Give him a job.
I love her look. She's like, oh, guys. Ooh.
Wow.
No cash?
It's good that it's getting recorded too.
Oh,
Zero.
Oh,
They
yeah.
locked you in.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
not
did you have
good.
plan B?
糟糕了，这个不是一个好主意，
Well, you're only earning 4% more than you were in 2012. We can do better.
太过分了。
In front of these guys.
Mm.
It was a good play for a while though.
It was. Oh!
Ooh.
Is this a grab and torture kind of deal? Chokehold might not work. It turns out to be lash. But we could.
Everyone's like annoyed with
Slow
him.
down, Gitmo. I thought you just wanted to drive.
Someone broke into your home?
Any leads?
Not yet. Looks like the guy was scared away by your very impressive security system.
Okay. I didn't actually know that there were this many biographies of Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, shit.
New furniture.
Where is he?
Did he just leave?
Oh, no.
Oh, Hunter, stop. Oh, really?
Oh, he's doing something. Oh,
Cheng!
Oh, Mr. Stealthy.
If we test Banks' blood for markers, we'll know if he's inhuman or not.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, jeez, Hunter. Okay, stop. Ah.
Okay, there might be a small anger issue.
That's the first step, right?
Anything?
Guy shops at Costco.
Anything useful?
Not even any selfies. Banks, you're boring.
Okay.
I don't know why I got so tired.
Yeah,
My
right.
driver
he was
picked up
outside.
some burgers for us. Figured you could use some
TJ.
dinner.
No.
Let's go see the facility.
Give me those burgers too.
That's right.
He's so smart though.
Yes,
He
he
knew what was
is.
going
He
on.
is.
Father, I done.
Sometimes you sacrifice a player to save the game.
You
Just
kidding?
remember.
Oh my god, he went to him and he's like, you're the only one, like you were so much nicer to me than my dad.
We use the new door Fitz crafted. He doesn't think it's ready yet, but that's stupid because it's awesome, so I stole it.
Clever.
It's negative. Banks has no inhuman markers. He's not inhuman.
So he's not Lash. Really? I was so sure.
No, Gemma. I have looked into it. Actually, I've run dozens of simulations, and I kept on hoping that one of them would work. We're not going to give up, okay? I am going to know. It's not even a question.
Oh my god, he's such a good
Yeah,
guy.
he's so good.
I'm really hoping he's not lying because of what Hunter was saying. Woo! Looking.
Ooh.
Mine doesn't do that.
What is that?
This is where they're storing inhumans they find. Like animals in cages.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Coulson's right
Coulson's
there.
there. Is that real?
He's horrified like we are.
It doesn't look like it.
Don't judge him like that. You're
Bring
always
back
so
the
good with
dwarf.
that.
Make sure we're not discovered.
See
Promise.
what Coulson says next time you see him.
It's like putting someone in a medically induced coma to make them better. Imagine doing that for someone who has no other shot.
Big baseball fan, I'm guessing.
My husband. He was a cardiologist, an honest man, a good husband, and cancer sucks.
I'm sorry.
I would have given anything to do this for him.
I gotta be honest. I didn't expect...
What? That I'm human?
Not all of us are.
Maybe you're inhuman.
Not fully.
I am.
Ooh.
Ready?
Ah. Nice. It looks so
Right,
great.
yeah, look at that.
Oh.
All right.
You
Here we
can
go.
do this.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pull.
One challenge, right?
Strucker. Strucker.
Oh,
come on.
No, 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 no.
She just got back.
Oh,
Right
get
in the,
that.
you
We're in the
know.
bowls.
Oh, good.
Then hit his bald head.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh, but she's wet too. Maybe she has
I
some
am.
gloves.
Ooh.
Big balls of fire.
Oh, I guess so.
Killed you.
I didn't know we changed into that thing.
Andrew,
Oh, we did.
I was right.
Oh,
you were.
my God, you were.
So that did happen. That part happened.
She was right. Whoa.
Oh no, I didn't want to be right though.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Whoa. Run.
Oh, whoa.
That's why he left.
Oh, God.
Oh. And he started it.
Oh, so yeah.
Oh, it's sad.
Oh,
Gosh.
That's not true.
At least he can change.
he's dying right in our arms.
Yeah.
Whoa, my
She'll laugh
God.
for Strucker. Ah.
Whoa.
I stop making fun of you when you tell me where you are.
Yeah.
Don't, because he might be listening.
Keep your head down, okay? I don't want this thing to find you.
One.
I'll reach out.
Hurry up.
Hope so. Dr. Garner, hey.
So now he's
Hey,
even
dude,
acting
I
differently.
can tell you where he is.
You'd be safer here.
Oh,
Protection.
don't.
I know, but he doesn't believe me. He won't tell me.
Yeah, he is getting weird now.
Because now we know, now he's like evil. No.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
Why? No, my heart's
boy.
broken. No.
You
I'm
were
so
right.
sad. I know we heard him talk. What's the name? Lash?
Lash.
Now, I heard we...
Casey's calling him.
Yeah, because we heard him speak before and talk and say, like, he has to do this or something. But I was kind of thinking last time, because Andrew survived that explosion, and it was huge. And I'm like, there's no way he got out of that unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
And here, like, he had minor injuries. Like, yes, he was injured, but still, for me, I was like, the minor injuries, that it would be such a twist if he was that monster. And I was so right. So I'm taking it as him being an inhuman originally, and he had no control when he turned into this monster and was not aware of what he was doing and was on this alternate mission, like maybe because there's so many different possibilities when you have these powers that like maybe he would turn into a monster that was like a split personality type thing, and then he would not even remember once he turned human again of what happened. But no, he full on knows what he's doing. It doesn't seem like it's an inhuman thing now, because even May's like, I don't know what he is. So maybe he's a Kree weapon, like an actual Kree weapon that's not like them. I don't know. I don't like
He
it.
very well could be, and it kind of makes sense as to why he's not accepting anyone into Daisy's program.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Like, things really make more sense now. And for sparing Daisy before, but now did he spare Daisy because he's trying to find other people? Does he still care about
Probably,
people?
'cause
Was he
she's,
always this thing? And
He's asking about Lincoln.
yeah. So I'm
guess
wondering
so.
because May and Andrew seem to really still care for each other. So I'm thinking he went through a change as an Inhuman later on once it spilled into the oceans, right? Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yes, because they went to Hawaii together, right?
Yeah.
So maybe something, maybe he ate
fish
some
oil.
fish or something.
Fish
Or
oil.
maybe
That fish
they
oil.
also said it was through fish too.
Yes.
It could have went through some species.
Yeah.
So maybe via that way. It also makes sense because he left her. Remember May said,
why'd you leave? And we also questioned that last time where we're like, why was that? That would make
and then
sense.
she asked Hunter, how much did you put on that bet that I left him? And he said, I waged everything. And she goes, well, you lost. He left her, and then that's when she went to see her father.
Wow.
That's right.
So that's why he left her, because he changed and, you know, I don't know if he didn't want to tell her that he knew he changed, or he just took off and
he probably
must
didn't want
have
to
known
say
and
anything
didn't want to
because
have her know. Yeah.
He's on this mission to kill all these other Inhumans, but why? Why? Is he like so angry about what he is that he feels like he has to just take them all out now? And he's a doctor who cares about his patients.
A psychiatrist,
oh my God, my
gosh. What? So to have this much hate, I kind of wonder and hope in a sad way that going through this transition and being an Inhuman, if that's what he is, which it sounds like that's what it would make the most sense, that maybe it is causing him anger, like this other side he has to learn to control, that maybe it brings out more
ego,
rage. Kind of, yeah. So even him being normal as a human, he's even like angry, and we didn't see that. He was all normal, gentle, and his normal self until we found out, and now he's like, oh, well, what about Lincoln? Like, is he around? And the music also helps it. And he has the evil look now, so I'm like that. I'm hoping it's because he went through the change, becoming an Inhuman, that now he's just aggressive and angry. I'm just sad. I don't like it. I don't want to be right, but I was kind of excited last time, and now that I know, I'm like, no.
No.
Wow. And then the whole thing with Rosalind, too, I'm like, I don't know, because it's kind of... What do you think about the whole keeping Inhumans in boxes with fluid?
I don't like that idea at all. And I don't know how Coulson's going to go back to the team and what's he going to say about that.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. Now, I was overthinking it, too, because I knew Rosalind was hiding something when Coulson wanted to see what was up with her in the lab. And then she's like, well, let's go home. I thought it was code word home to, like, take him somewhere else and do, I don't know what she would plan on doing, but I felt like she was keeping a secret, which she was. But then when he was looking around the furniture and he said, oh, this is new, like this chair is new, and then the bat, even though that was her husband's, which is sad that we found out later on, it was still out in the open. If it was a collectible, I don't think it would just be resting against furniture. I think it would be on display somewhere. And if he passed away a while ago, like, why would it still just be out in the open unless she just never like cleans or whatever? But it was spotless there, so I don't know. So that really weirded me out when Coulson grabbed the bat. I'm like, oh, he knows something we don't. What's going on? He's going to defend himself. So did you think anything suspicious was going on in that apartment, or did you think that
I didn't. I thought it was a true, like, just domestic urgency that she had to go back. And the bat, I just thought maybe she was just a single lady and she just had something there to defend herself.
Yeah.
He said they had a very good security system. Maybe she was just very worried about being by herself. I mean, she is the head of this
she has the
major department, so maybe she just is over paranoid when she's home.
The bats with all the autographs on it too, so you wonder if that would.
Well, and then initially though, I didn't really know that. So
we didn't initially know that.
Maybe it was just defensive.
Yeah, so I would think that too, and then I'm like, but now it's like kind of weird because why was it out in the open if it's such a high collectible, $7,000? But unless she wasn't aware, which she might have just wanted to keep it out because of her husband dying. So my crazy thing was I was really suspicious about her because of course it was obvious that she wanted to go home after Coulson wanted to go with them because she verbalized that as well, like, oh, Coulson will be joining us, let's go home. So I'm like, oh, well, that's weird to say that. So I kind of thought that was code of, I don't want him really knowing what's going on. Go get the food. And then when her getting there, and then there's a break-in, which was staged or whatever, and the cops there I thought maybe weren't real cops, but were working for her, and then them disappearing into the next room without Coulson following, they were talking about something. And so there was a bigger plan there, I felt like. but she was hiding this. So they're trying to control Inhumans, but it's still not right on how they're doing it.
Yeah,
if her husband died of cancer, I mean, that's so sad, and you want to be able to freeze time to be able to save your loved ones, absolutely. But to freeze these people, like, I don't even know if you have a choice.
For an unspecified amount of time.
Can you sign this waiver to say it's okay for us to, like, freeze you in time? You might have families, kids, mother, father, siblings, you know, and all your time freezes, literally, where your life is not your own anymore. Either way, you change, but
that's right.
To not have that choice and to be made to, like, forced to be put into a coma.
That's
to
right.
figure out, when we can save you, and then
and are they going to do testing on them in between?
Exactly. Like, I feel like they're going to do testing and stuff, and if not, and if it is a perfect world where they're trying to save these Inhumans, however saving is, I get it's dangerous if it's out of control, like Daisy was until she learned her powers. But how would you like it just waking up many years later, if not decades later, and being like, hey, you're cured, or whatever? So you're taking away something that's them now, and for the safety of humanity, I guess. But then now all your family and everyone you've known in the past is gone. So now I'm like, oh God, so what's actually
That's right.
And that area looks brand new. The facility looks brand new. Like all those big shelving units were empty.
Just empty.
Yeah.
So it's like they're renting that. It was a little odd, yeah. So it's like, oh well, for containing all these.
I know it's
humans.
a brand new department, but
it's like we just started collecting Inhumans. It's not like an old thing. We didn't start it from the beginning. It started, but we just started doing this. So I still feel like there was code there. Like she's not explaining everything about that area.
Yeah.
I don't know. And for Coulson to be that calm, I still think I trust him. I still think he's just taking it in and playing the field and trying to
because he's in there, he has to be cool.
Yeah.
And then when he goes back to,
he's always cool.
He is. He's always really calm for the most part.
Yeah.
And for Daisy to automatically judge Coulson, I know she's seen some red flags here and there, but you've known him for so long and you've had a lot of betrayals, but he's been through thick and thin with you, and for you to judge him, and you know these scenarios where you can't hear someone, you have to play the game, you're in the wolf's den or whatever, he's in a place by himself with this opposing team, like, you want to make sure you play your cards right and you act cool, and if you just react there, you're not going to win, you're going to get in trouble. So just be calm about it, ask questions, and then be like, holy crap, and take action later, you know? I don't know. So Daisy was super unaware, or just like paranoid there, I thought.
You know, plus on top of it all, she is an Inhuman, and
she sees it more like
she sees it firsthand.
That's right.
That could be me in there, and Coulson's not doing anything for me.
That's true. Honestly, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that, but you're right.
If that was me,
so she's taking it more personal that way because of that. So that makes more sense. Oh, I'm so sad about Andrew. No.
Yeah,
I am too.
No,
but maybe Daisy can help him.
I hope so.
After a big hurdle.
First thing I thought once we were revealed that it was him, I was like, he's going to have to die. They're going to kill him. And he's going to be like, I'm sorry. I really hope I'm not right because all my predictions are coming true. I'll be so upset if that's the case. I'm hoping he can
that would make
learn
sense,
his anger issues and accept who he is and leave people alone.
It's funny because Raina, who she was prior to her change, and then she was the clairvoyant afterward, really. It's funny how he is a psychiatrist and then he becomes this, Inhuman. That
they keep giving us these twists. That's like,
funny how some people just turn into either exactly what they always wanted to be.
Features, though. It's like so demonic. Like some look more normal and others look so aggressive and so different. Man, so that's a scary power to have. And off topic, but going to Fitz now, do you think he was telling the truth about Will? About not being able to find a way?
Yeah. I do. I think he's willing to be hurt and lose Gemma for her happiness and to really thank the man that saved her. I mean, he really did save her in that barren planet.
I think so too, because Fitz is like that. He's not.
He is a very caring guy.
If it was a couple months ago when he was going through his crisis, I think he would have taken it a different way.
Because he was really clingy with Simmons, even though she wasn't there too, That's true as well. So, of course, I don't know. We're all blind to this, but I'm just going to play, the other part and say, well, I think maybe not. Like, I am leaning more towards what you guys are saying during this discussion, but during when he talked to Hunter earlier, and he's like, "Do you really want to say if this guy's going to be competition?" Like it was shallow to Hunter.
Yeah.
So funny.
But that's so Hunter.
I kind of wondered because he already initiated that into Fitz's head that maybe he was hiding it, because once Simmons went away, he opened up all this information on Will. So that confirmed it kind of for me that maybe he is hiding, that he did solve a way to bring him back or get there again, but is now hiding it because he doesn't know what to do with the information because he doesn't want the competition now.
Okay.
But I don't know, because Fitz has always been a true, kind-hearted guy, and he really does care for Simmons. I don't think he would lie, but just because of what Hunter said initially.
Maybe because he's already on it. Like, oh, I already tried 15 different scenarios. And
he wants her happy, yes. And then all these pictures, once he opens up his computer again, are just of Will and what he did. So he sees it as competition, like Hunter said.
Handsome, he's an astronaut.
Oh, the poor guy. And that was so shallow, Hunter.
Gosh,
I get it. Like,
like,
you get jealous, and he might not have Simmons at this point if they get Will back, because it's terrible to say that, but he's still a human. And not only that, but he's a hero. He's a good person. He saved Simmons, and even Fitz said that.
Yeah,
he
he
saved
sure
your
did,
life.
yeah.
He took care of you while you were there. So I do believe Fitz saying that, like he meant that. But I wonder if Hunter got into his head a little bit. I'm curious. So please
Hunter,
don't tell us. We'll find out.
And Hunter, he was so funny. Trying to help everybody out.
Yeah.
Just good icing.
I love how they made him like the dunce, where he was just like, like the like mopey kid in the background. He's trying to fit in, and he's just like, well, you know. And everyone's like, all right. Like the only one who kind of dealt with him in a good way was Daisy, where she was still like talking to him normally, but just like kind of debating with him. While Mac and everyone else is kind of like, okay, do you have anything else to do? Like trying to shoo him away. But that was funny, So he does have anger issues, but he is taking the first step, owning up to that.
He definitely did. He collected the blood.
Too, stealing the drone. Yeah, I know. God. It's like, oh, I broke your nose and smashed your teeth in, but thanks, I got a problem, but it's okay. I'm so sad about Andrew.
And Strucker just died.
I'm sorry, we didn't even talk about
arm.
that. Yeah, Strucker kind of died. And what a way to go to, and he's looking away, like, beyond her. And when he was saying, like, Ward, I thought he was going to be, like, behind you. And I thought he was just going to be behind her. Oh, God. I remember when Ward changed. Not changed. He was always himself. But when we found out that he was bad, always thought, I was in denial for like a whole half season afterwards.
I was too. I think the three of us were.
Even though he killed so many people. And I was like, well, now he's going to have to die. He's going to die and redeem himself that way by saving May or saving Sky at the time or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be so sad when he goes, even though he did all these horrible things, because I was still like in denial about it. But now I'm like, I just want him to go.
He can go anytime.
He's a good bad guy for sure, but man, he's really good at being a villain, and I don't like it. So Andrew, so sad. I hope you can come back from this.
Surprise.
I hope this isn't you from now on, because to be this angry, like I hope you still love May.
Yes.
And you work things out. You did spare Daisy, and hopefully for the right reasons, and not because you're on a mission and need her. You need her as a friend.
That's right.
Don't make me snap my fingers.
He needs love.
Don't. No, Andrew. No.
Maybe Simmons can help him.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope so. That would be nice. I would
good.
enjoy that, because Fitz, love him. Love all the characters in the show. It's always great. Till next time, guys. I want to talk more. I want to watch more. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check out our Patreon to see our full reactions that come out a week before. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. If you're watching on YouTube, and it's a week early on Patreon, but happy November and early Thanksgiving. Anywho, happy holidays, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.